consumers are facing throughout the country. The Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-269-3454. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-269-3454 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-269-3454 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-269.
News brought to you this hour by Lee's Old Country Store, Antiques and Collectibles on Highway 22 in Flora. Stop in for new and vintage finds, plus homemade goodies and gifts.
A difficult choice has been made. 71 is the high, and it's partly sunny today. Mostly cloudy and 57 tonight. Wednesday, it's mostly cloudy and 77. Rain chances are back by Thursday night and go into Friday and Friday night. You've got news on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
If I had another choice to make, I'd take it. But I don't see one.
Jackson Mayor John Horn, as the city council voted Monday to go ahead with a resolution supporting a new governing authority for the city's water and sewer.
With this legislation, the arrangement with the state is that we would control 6 out of 9 votes and free ourselves up from $200 million in debt.
The new authority is being created by a bill in the state legislature and is called the Metro Jackson Water Authority and would take over once the work of Jackson Water is done. A man who had been shot Monday morning about 1 a.m. was able to drive himself to a gas station on East McDowell Road and call 911. JPD says the man had been shot several times, and they determined the shooting happened on Champion Hill Drive, where they found shell casings. No arrests have been announced. And no arrests so far and no suspects yet either in a killing on Raymond Road. JPD says a man's body was found early Monday morning in the parking lot of Chapel Ridge Apartments. They are trying to determine how and why that shooting happened. It's not clear yet how the guy got there, but a 101-year-old man who had been missing since Saturday from the Armed Forces Retirement Home in Gulfport was located at UMC Hospital in New Orleans Monday. Police say the man is okay. His name was not made public. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away.
And good Tuesday morning. It is the Chip Matthews Show. Is that my money?
No, that's my money.
How are you getting on this show? If you don't have no money, you don't get on this show.
I make money by being on this show.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is the Chip Matthews Show, the portion of the show that I don't get paid for. Dawn McKenzie, of course, is getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, just kidding. But anyway, public-private entity. We'll be like Makita. You know.
Don't tell all our secrets.
We won't. Okay. How are y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all. We've had our morning drive to Canton and back. Saw a little accident on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They played bumper cars this morning.
Yes, they did. Y'all need to be
Somebody
careful.
went for a twirl.
You know, you can almost look like it rained and everybody's going to wreck.
Yeah.
That's just the way it works. But the biggest problem is in that area on
P Street 22.
P Street at 22. They really don't monitor the traffic there. I mean, everybody knows it. You can speed right through there as
Run
fast
stop
as you want.
signs. It looked like somebody ran a stop sign.
Well,
didn't it?
Also when you get to the red light, you have to count to 4. If you're at the stopped,
Yeah.
if you're stopped
And the light turns
and
green.
the light turns green and you're going to go, you still need to count to 4 or 5 in Canton before you go forward.
At least let
and
the people behind you beep the horn.
Yeah, and when they beep the horn, at least then you know it's possibly safe.
Yeah.
What's this? Arkansas fugitive found in Rankin County after controlled drug buy.
Yeah. He had, I don't know if it's a tattoo, but he has a cross on his throat.
Okay.
I saw a picture of him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
weird.
then they're trying to figure out how a 101-year-old man disappeared from the coast and wound up in a hospital in New Orleans.
He wanted to go to the Mardi Gras parade.
He went to Mardi Gras. It's
Yes.
Fat Tuesday, people.
Yes.
And if I was 101 years old, I would want to go to a Mardi Gras parade. I would still want to go.
Yeah.
And then I saw the new biodegradable beads that they're throwing this year.
Really? Never heard of such a thing.
I mean,
Biodegradable.
I can understand once they hit the ground and they get into the sewer system, they probably, if you dug underneath New Orleans,
they're probably having a whole party down there.
It was probably the only thing that holds up, it stops up the water to keep it from rising to take over all of New Orleans at all times. You know
what? You've got a thought there.
All the beads.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, there's of course the high acquisition beads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a process there.
Mm-hmm.
And many of you have been to New Orleans and you know what it takes to get some beads. Hey, mister, throw me some beads. Show me something.
I thought that was left behind in the 80s.
No. That will never
go away.
That will never go away. I don't know. These kids today, I was talking to somebody about the bar business and they were talking about kids today are just happy with sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah. And I don't understand that. And you can't motivate them to want to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were growing up, it was
we
like
wanted out of the house,
you could
away
say
from the parents.
Ladies' night meant cheap drinks and women.
Yeah.
Or is it cheap women and drinks?
Well,
but anyway.
Well, today they create them an AI friend, and that's who they take on dates with them now.
Yeah. Just think
crazy.
about the last thing I want is my phone to talk back to. Well, it already does talk back to me. And that's the world we live in now. The phone can talk back to you and tell you that it doesn't like you. I ask it all the time.
Chip, nobody likes you.
Thank you.
I mean, either they really, really, really like you and enjoy you, or they just have no tolerance for you.
I'm glad they all
And I'm stuck in the middle.
I'm glad they all listen.
I have a love-hate relationship with you.
That's the entire world.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Maybe it's a ex-stepmother-in-law syndrome.
And a lot of people can just go, that's not real. Yeah, that's a real statement. She is the ex-stepmother-in-law because she was a child bride. Oh, well.
Is it not break time yet? Nope.
It's not. Okay, so let's look at this thing. So Jesse Jackson passed away, and that means that leadership in whatever coalition he has can start going for the money grab of the people that were giving him money all these years.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because you got to keep the thing moving.
Yeah.
And that's what all these BLM movements and all these other things that they pop up with, that's people jockeying for position for this money. I mean, Al Sharpton's next. When he dies, somebody's going to want the money he made.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like in the preacher business when the when the guys that left there, all the people that have died there, and what's the guy that got in trouble for all the sex? Jim Baker, and all them.
Mm-hmm.
All you did was you pop up with the new guy. What's the guy with the weird eyes?
Joel
Osteen.
He's not a preacher. He's a motivational speaker in my mind.
Well, that's what he
but
is.
Still the same thing.
But I mean, that's the plan. That's the general plan.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, y'all, that would make me one of those guys. So you need to go ahead and reach down deep into your pockets and send us money. Yeah. Radio station organ, please. You need to send it to me, the Dr. Billy Frank from the First Economical Church of the Fruited Plain, and sometime guest speaker on the Pass the Loot Club, not to be confused with any other organization bearing those same initials. Friends, send me money. Send me piles and piles of money so that I can fight the good fight against all these evil people that are trying to push HB2 down your throat. I mean, y'all, you've already lost.
They're trying to regenerate that bill, aren't they?
They're talking now. Well, we're just going to have a special session where we can get this thing done.
Which means more money for them.
And yeah, well, are they? It looks like they're trying to have a special session inside the session. I think you're allowed to do that, and that way you only talk about one subject. You see what I'm saying? and so basically they're going to say we're going to talk about this thing until we do the right thing. And I'm going, well, once everybody votes it gone, then it's gone.
Right.
Okay. And they said, no, we're going to get it to the floor. Well, okay. If it was worth getting to the floor, it would have gotten there. And and it's just a money grab. It is just a money grab. I was talking with Andrew Gasser out there, all gas, no brakes. And I was explaining to him our theory on this program, what we believe in our deciphering. And I was waiting on Jamie Creel and see if he was going to pop in today. I need to talk to him. He's
late for work.
Well, he sent me an email. He sent me a text. This is the next phase of what they're after. And I've seen 2 or 3 plans out there, but the biggest plan is you're fixing to double all the money coming into the state for school through the current funding model that they have. It would be political suicide to say that they were going to reschedule where public school, where funding goes. And they're trying to figure out how to get their hands on it. That's all this is. The legislatures is trying to get their hands on the money that funds school, because we're going to have too much money in some districts to give to the kids.
Right.
I'm trying to kill it.
Trying to keep from coughing.
So I'm trying to kill it. Okay, before you cough in my head.
I got to get some water.
You got to get some water.
At our break, I'm going to get some water.
Okay. But anyway, so what do you do when, we the people, we can't do anything because they won't take up, they killed the ballot initiative bill. They don't want us to be able to have a thing. Why don't we have a special session on the ballot initiative?
Right. What an idea.
Tate Reeves, call that special session and let's fix the people for the ballot initiative. Or is that, if we know what's going on, we're going to mess it all up because y'all got it figured out on who's going to get what. We already know that the public-private entities in the state, the public goes by, the private goes, secures the piece of property for the public-private entities like Makita. And you do that to where you can dodge all the loopholes of minority contracts and people bitching and this, that, and the other. Then you fund it, and then the county still owns it, sort of, but Makita owns it, making the money off of the money that we have to put up. And if somebody from Makita would like to explain that to me a little bit better, that would be great if they'd call up and let us know. Our number is
601-879-0002.
Y'all can set old Chippy straight here. I'm a full-blown idiot, but somebody's making money because now they want to build the new mega site that they're trying to acquire the property for, that's down the road from the old mega site, which is
Mississippi 55,
filled up with Amazon and Coca-Cola and everybody. Now they've come clean. We found somebody who came clean. They probably weren't supposed to, and said, we're not recycling water there yet. There's plenty of water. We're just using
public water.
And so in the future, we're going to take this new piece of land we buy, and we're going to take the Beatty Street thing. Remember the Beatty Bluff? I say Beatty Street. That was a restaurant.
Yeah.
Beatty's Bluff thing. And we're going to build these recyclers, which I'm going from the beginning. This program was saying they're not building recyclers out there for the water. And they said, correct. Oh, you're wrong. That's not, well, no, I was right. And now you want to take the gray water from out there and do that. So what you do is you raise the prices at CMU. You raise the prices on the people out at Lake Caroline. You raise the prices on everybody to pay for your project that you're doing to help us.
Why did they build Beatty's Bluff all the way out there on the Big Black River. I mean, it sits on the Big Black River.
They're smart.
Why a river?
Well, to me, if you're going to deal with water, you'd build it on a river.
I mean, what are they doing? Dumping the gray water into the river?
They're not supposed to be doing that. That would be illegal.
I know. I'm not saying that they are, but why do
Where
they
is the gray water going now?
Yeah, why do they have to put it on the banks of a river?
And so now they're going to take the gray water up the road and bring it back to the building to cool the Amazon cooling towers.
Mm-hmm.
Something smells. And it isn't just the 100 diesel generator, the 100 megawatt generators that are out there.
There's 100 diesel generators.
There's 100 diesel generators as big as, when they come through Canton, they have to come through the city of Canton because they won't fit under the overpasses down the interstate.
Right.
So they come through and shake the ground of all our they're not 100-year-old buildings, they're 200-year-old buildings. Oh, well. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Everybody else knows what's going on. If the government would just explain some of this to us honestly, we wouldn't have any problems with anything. Explain to us everything that's going on. If the government would just explain some of this to us honestly, we wouldn't have any problems with anything. Explain to us everything that's going on. But that'll cost.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
When leaks, clogs, or cold showers slow you down, call on Anglin Plumbing, the plumbing experts who get the job done right the first time. Leaky faucet, sink, or toilet? Need a water heater installed? Call on Anglin Plumbing. You can always trust Anglin's reliable and hardworking technicians. Don't let plumbing headaches ruin your day. Call on Anglin Plumbing Service to get it fixed. And you can be a part of the team. Anglin Plumbing is now hiring. Learn more about Anglin Plumbing at anglinplumbing.com.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. From car wrecks to malpractice, Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50-plus tequilas, 30-plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
At Bank of Yazoo, we believe that common sense makes for better banking. That's why we've taken our array of checking accounts and simplified them for you, boiling down features and benefits to create our New You, Achieve You, Benefit You, and Protect You checking accounts. Ready to discover how simple is better? Talk with us today. Bank of Yazoo, Bank of You. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Ma. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson.
All Britain's Jewelers. When love requires a gift, nothing says it better than All Britain's. Since 1920, we've been part of your family. From weddings and anniversaries to holidays, we've been there for every special occasion. At Albritton's, we value your trust. Every gift, whether large or small, is a reflection of our commitment to quality and excellence. There's a reason we're still Mississippi's foremost diamond merchant. Let us show you why. Albritton's Jewelry, 4460 Old Canton Road in Jackson.
Albritton's Jewelers.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. We are the people giving everyone hell, and this person on the phone is. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, this is Kimberly Campbell.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. And what you got on your mind?
I'm calling in for the ARP interview.
Oh, I forgot we had that.
Yeah. We don't have a script. We just come in and talk.
I love it. Okay, that works for me.
That works for me too. I was just like, okay. So what you tell me all about what you got going on?
Okay, so this is about the AARP Community Challenge Grant application.
Right.
And so the deadline is coming up on March 4th at 4 p.m. Central Time. And AARP Mississippi, we are inviting all local eligible nonprofit organizations and governments to apply. There are many things that this grant, it'll sponsor. It'll sponsor what we call flagship grants, which can range from $100 to almost $15,000.
Right.
It can sponsor capacity building micro grants. Those are smaller. Those are for things like, improving walkability, bikeability, improving safe, accessible home modifications or disaster preparedness training. Those awards are smaller in the range of about $2,500.
Right.
Then we have some of our larger grants, what we call the demonstration grants. They can go up to almost $25,000, and those are for major things like improving pedestrian safety. Funding support for these grants come from entities like the Toyota Motor on North America, expanding high-speed internet access and things along those ranges.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. You said now the governments need to be the ones to apply for these loans, right?
Not just government. I mean, we do smaller, local, nonprofit organizations. It is really open to just about anyone. We always tell people to go, you can Google and type in AARP Community Challenge Grant Program, and you can see the whole list of, qualifications and things that you can apply for.
So the supervisors of Madison County could make all the voting places in Madison County handicap accessible. We got a lot that aren't AARP accessible. They could get these grants and fix these things.
They absolutely could. They absolutely could. And this is for, not just for the Madison County, the local. This is everywhere.
I know it's for everywhere. But I was just taking an example that I didn't know about.
Yes. That would be a great entity to go on our website and apply for an application.
And well, actually, in some of these places, they're in churches and places, they could have that because they're going to benefit from that in the long run all the time.
Absolutely.
Okay, so any organization can apply for these, and it has to, and it's for to help. Is this all to help the elderly? Is that what?
Yes, it is. Yes and no. I mean, many of our things can also help, like multi-generational. Like, we've had entities that have gotten funding for, local parks and park equipment that really is accessible for everyone. Dog parks, it just depends on what the community needs and who, makes an application for it and to see if they're going to be awarded. Since 2017, ARP has invested roughly $24.3 million towards what we call livability projects. And so local communities really do benefit from this.
Okay, so are you with Mississippi or are you with the national office or what?
I'm with Mississippi, so I'm actually the AARP Mississippi State Director.
And where are you located? What county?
I am located in Jackson.
Okay.
The office is in Jackson. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically we need to find some projects and fund some things and get it going on. So how much money you got total?
So it's our national project, and so we give out millions each year.
How much can Mississippi get? How much?
It's not necessarily broken down that way. So there is a voting process. There's a rubric and a metric to see who is going to be awarded what.
Right.
Let's say in a year, sometimes for us it's been in the range of maybe 50,000. Depending on how many projects we get and how many people actually apply. Okay. So it runs the gamut.
Okay. And what was the last project y'all did?
The last project for last year, we've done a lot of libraries that have done upkeep for internet accessibility. We've done some walking trails, some of the museum walking trails. We've done park improvements. We've done dog parks. So again, it just depends on what people apply for.
And you're saying last year we got $50,000 on something like that, right?
Yeah, for more than just one person.
Okay.
But yes.
But the way I look at it is y'all taking $50,000 and spending it much better than the government spends it. You're getting more for your money than they get.
Thank you. Well, we're definitely going to make sure it goes local. That's for sure. So if you apply, it's definitely going to be for our local, hometown, homegrown individuals right here in Mississippi that are making a difference.
Yes. And so what, you got any pet projects that you're currently working on?
No. So these projects are not necessarily our projects. So that's why it's not like ARP stuff. That's why this is something that we do, to really, support the community.
Right.
So whoever, puts something forward, we go for it and we support it and we award the money and we move forward from that vantage point.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Y'all could save money and quit sending me applications because, y'all started sending them to me when I was 40. Now I'm 64 now. I'm old enough to do it now.
Micah Gomez says AARP is looking for Chip.
Yes, they're looking at hook me up.
We're looking for you. Come on over. Do some of our fraud work and caregiving work. Come on, be one of my volunteers.
And I mean, I have a friend that he needs caregivers and everything all the time, and y'all do good work. And
that's one of our biggest areas is doing our caregiving work.
Can you get a grant for that?
It depends on how it's written. So it depends on what the municipality wants to do for it. Like, let's say maybe they want to support a memory cafe.
Right.
That would be something excellent for them to apply for, and they could be awarded that. And so for ARP Mississippi, we've actually started 3 memory cafes in the state. And so, that's a great project. Okay. I mean, that gives a little respite to the caregivers. It also helps those that are having some the Alzheimer's or dementia issues.
Right.
And so those are really, really good programs.
So a memory cafe, you're going to have to explain a little bit more to me what a memory cafe is.
So they can look very differently. So one of the larger ones that we have in Jackson, for instance, is what we call an interactive memory cafe. That's where a caregiver and the person they are caring for can come on the date that we set it. And there are 2 parts to the memory cafe. The caregivers can, kind of be together in a room and they can kind of, enjoy each other. We've always had food and snacks, or there's the spa room or the quiet room for the caregiver, because it's just for them to have a little bit of a break, right?
Right.
But then those they're caring for, they have their community, because what we hear from those individuals is that they often feel, quote unquote, different. They often feel as though no one understands them. So it's a time for them to come and be with individuals that may have some of their same challenges. And maybe it's music therapy that particular day, or maybe it's paint therapy, art therapy, dance therapy. And so it's always an activity, because what we've learned is that what can slow the progression to memory of those memory issues is community, the sense of belonging, the sense of activity, movement, art. So we try to incorporate all of that depending on what the theme is for that particular month.
Okay, I got one more question, and I don't know if you offer this anymore or ever have or anything. This, when I was running for mayor, there was something that I thought that I should have set up for the city of Canton. Okay. Is there an AARP service that goes from door, like just goes and checks on elderly people to see if they're okay, just once a week or whatever, just sort of a health check? So
it is not an ARP service, but many times we can connect you with the resources that we have in our data. So someone called and said, "Can someone do this?"
Could
we can
we could put something together and get a grant for something like that, couldn't we?
Well, that's a possibility. Absolutely, that's right. Just like, and we support other programs like Meals on Wheels. We do some some back support for that out of our funding. So yes, that is absolutely something that someone could pull together and make an application for.
Okay. Well, you don't be a stranger. You can call in anytime and talk, okay?
Oh, well, look, I've enjoyed you all. Thanks for having me this morning.
Thank you. We'll talk,
all right,
we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I got interesting. I'm going to talk about some other projects that I had for AARP type things that I got interesting. I'm going to talk about some other projects that I had for AARP type things that we need to talk about. We'll be back with more radio.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
We all love the farm-to-table food concept, right? Well, at Burnt Corn Farm, they bring you locally grown flowers straight from the farm to the vase. With a wide selection of flowers and excellent service, Burnt Corn Farm will make your next party or shower a southern delight. Sign up for a monthly bouquet subscription, and their farm-fresh flowers will brighten your days all season long. You can also book your next family photo session in their wildflower field. That's Burnt Corn Farm on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, this is Lee Atkins of Home Care Plus in Ridgeland. We are a proud carrier of Abena Premium Incontinence products. Abena has the most absorbency available, making changes and leaks less likely. After 7 years as a seller, I can tell you these products are amazing and worth every penny to quality of life for patient and caregiver. And we ship all incontinence products as well. So please come see us at Home Care Plus in Ridgeland for all the incontinence needs of you or your family member. That's Home Care Plus in Ridgeland.
CBS News special report. A civil rights icon has died at the age of 84.
We must never surrender. America will get better and better. Keep hope alive.
CBS's Michael George takes a look back at the life of Reverend Jesse Jackson.
By the time he graduated from college, he was involved in the civil rights movement. In 1965, he joined Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Inner Circle, taking on a leadership role. He was with Dr. King in Memphis when he was assassinated a few years later.
Jackson ran for the Democratic presidential nomination twice in the 80s, and National Urban League President Mark Morial told CBS Mornings.
The fact that he went all the way to the convention 2 times, garnered delegates, and had an impact defied conventional political logic at the time.
In a post on Truth Social, President Trump praised Jackson, calling him a charismatic and resilient leader who loved people. CBS News special report. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Tools, paint, mowers, equipment parts, service, and rentals are all under one roof at Hometown Hardware in Flora. Hometown Hardware has what you need and professional staff to steer you in the right direction. Hometown Hardware carries top brands like Hustler, Steel, and Milwaukee. Hometown Hardware even has a full lumber yard, paint matching, pool water testing, propane filling, key cutting, and much more. Hometown Hardware, Highway 49 in Flora.
For over 15 years, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for your auto repair and maintenance needs. From brake repair to placement to radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, and AC water pumps, and more, A1 will get your vehicle back up and running and on the road and in a timely manner. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, and rings and pinions. Call today to set up an appointment, or if you got questions, at 601-939-1060. A1 Gear and Auto, your hometown vehicle specialist.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This is WYAB and the Chip Matthews Show for a little bit longer than the one, the only, the Andrew Geisler's coming in.
Yeah. You know, we got a couple of events, public events Thursday at Beethoven's Boardwalk.
Yes, y'all need to come on out to the restaurant and eat. That's a public thing you can do in private.
Yeah.
Inside there. But also we have two events coming up. One for election integrity.
Correct.
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we got some speakers coming in, some people that are actually involved in the Fulton County, Georgia election integrity. And they're talking about it. They're telling you what they did and the fraud that was committed there. And then we're also talking about the various things that have occurred in our state and outside our state that you need to just know about. And then you also need to be aware that and I'd love for Lynn Fitch to show up and explain herself.
Mm-hmm.
But,
really,
you have things that have happened in the state that the state does not prosecute on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love for Michael Watson to show up and speak on behalf of the city, on the state, on how elections run.
Right.
I hope he does show up.
Mm-hmm.
But we're having this event here in Jackson, and it's been held at our restaurant. We offered that because they're actually coming in town to go do something in Oxford, and we're supposed to be there the next night. And we're part of the speaking team there.
Mm-hmm.
So we want you to come on out and check it out.
Right. In the end.
And that's at 6:30. Somebody asked earlier what time was it?
6:30.
6:30.
6:30, Thursday the 19th.
But already taking place when you show up at 5:05, if you want to make a double date out of it.
Right.
When you come by at 5:05, there will be the
Madison County
Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Event going on,
which is celebrating their 105th year service.
For 105 years of
service to the business community.
So Aaron, if you're listening, you can tune in on the radio and find out all about all these things that we're doing. I can't hear you right now.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that I am on the air, and I'll be calling you back in about 20
so
minutes.
They will. Both of these events are public events, and the Madison County Chamber invites everyone to come and enjoy their DJ. Yeah.
And we have plenty of room. We can hold all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can't hold all of you, we have a giant parking lot. We'll just come right on out into the parking lot and keep the party going. I can throw a part. I can handle that part. I can handle that part. You'll have a place to go and a place to stand.
If you're not a member of the Madison County Chamber and you're a business owner, you're missing out. Those two ladies, Vicki and Katrina, work so hard for the business community.
Oh, yeah.
And they would love to help promote your business as well.
Yes, you need to come on out and join the chamber, be a part of the community, find events to go to. The gathering of events is how you find out what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The gathering of events.
Yeah.
And
I've even got some people from Rankin County that says their chamber does zero for them, and they're going to come over to our chamber.
There you go.
Yeah. They have a business in the Rankin County side and on the Madison County side.
If you're on the line there, you need to be on both sides of the river. Or the reservoir. But y'all come on out, check it out. It's a good event. It's a good time to press the flesh, find some more sponsors for your program. The Chip Matthews Show will be well represented that morning. So tomorrow evening. So you just
Thursday
evening.
Mhm.
So bring your checkbook where you can go ahead and buy some radio ads while we're there.
Yeah.
And be a part of the program.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And then Mike Mott is going to be playing Beethoven's Boardwalk
On Friday
night. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got lots of entertainment.
Lots of stuff going
Free
on.
entertainment.
And we want you to be there. And then, of course, we're about to go to 7 days a week very, very, very soon. And very soon on the weekends, we're going to have breakfast. That starts 1st of March. 1st of March.
Yeah. And possibly lunch.
And then crawfish will be starting very soon.
Right.
If not this weekend, next weekend.
Correct.
But y'all come on out, check it out. There's lots of things going on out there at the boardwalk. And we're going to get the reservoir hopping again real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, Jackson police identified victim in city's 7th homicide of the year. Well, that's good.
There's only 7, and there's what? We're a month and a half into the year.
A month and a half in the year. Well, they've only found 7.
Yeah. Hey, did they ever find out who the man was floating in the Pearl River?
Well, and they hadn't decided if that was a homicide or not. And then, of course, which side of the river he's on, whether he's going to count for
That kind of complicates things, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does,
I'd rather be found on the Rankin County side.
Yeah. But, I mean, you got to decide who is what.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Hmm.
My dad was good friends with Mike Mott. Yeah, Mike a goer. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Is he singing or is he karaokeing?
I think
is he doing a solo act?
He's supposed to be doing his solo act, but you know how that goes with Mike. Mike's flexible.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
He brought us an album.
Yeah.
Beethoven.
Yeah, it was his first album.
It was his first album. He's going to get you.
No, I'm talking about Beethoven's first
album. Was
album.
Beethoven's first album?
Had all the hits.
Yeah, okay.
Beethoven was the original long hair. You know that.
Uh-huh.
Long before the Beatles.
Yeah.
Beethoven jamming it.
You were around back in that day too, weren't you?
Yes. Me and the AARP. But, but that was that,
Yeah.
Do you know, can you name a song by Beethoven?
I could play it on the piano.
What?
Back when I was younger.
Back in Black?
Yeah.
He didn't do that one. That's AC/DC. You got Beethoven's Fifth.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. You got Tchaikovsky. You've got not Tchaikovsky. You got Ode to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You got that Ode to Joy, not Ode to Joe.
Get it right over
Ode
there,
to Joe
Chip.
maybe by somebody else. And then you got Moonlight Sonata,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Moonlight Sonata. You can be at Beethoven's, our restaurant, and be out there watching the moon set and having a steak this weekend.
The views are
breathtaking.
Yes.
That's why we will have
everybody wants to sit in the windows.
Yeah. So with the breathtaking views, I've had to give
over the water.
I have to give mouth to mouth to some people to bring them back.
You do?
Yeah, from the breathtaking views. They just look at it.
They probably look at you and just say, "Oh, I got to come back." He's just going to touch me.
Oh, well. But anyway. So, Jackson Water.
Yeah. Metro Water Authority is what they want to create.
So, does this sound like back to when they did the airport authority?
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to do that, and they wanted to change it up because Jackson was running the airport, and of course they get funding all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But the airport, it still
hasn't improved.
They'll redo the runways every once in a while. They'll redo some roads going in, but for the most part, the facility hadn't been changed since Elvis came to town on the airplane. I remember when he flew in and he came in there. It looked pretty cool, the Jackson International Airport. But, at some point, you need to do some updating.
Yeah.
Fixing up some things, make it really happen. Oh. What's that? Ode to Joe was the Bullet Boys. Yes, it was. Do you know who the Bullet Boys are?
That was before my time.
One of my first concerts I ever promoted myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Bullet Boys. They did a song, Smooth Up In Ya. And they did Ode to Joe, which is actually a song for where their guitar player was written to honor Joe Perry of Aerosmith.
Oh.
Just to remind
I
everybody.
gotcha.
See there, Mike, can go by. I know a little bit about something.
You was telling all these backstories yesterday about songs that were written because of this, that, and the other.
Jackson, Mississippi was written from Kid Rock getting stuck in Jackson for so long.
Yeah.
And it was not it's not really, if you really listen to it, it's not a song of pleasantry. It's a song of got to change your life or
are you going to be stuck in Jackson, Mississippi?
and you got to get off the drugs, quit all that. Cause I mean, it wasn't the Mississippi River that was running through his mind. It was the Pearl River, y'all, and all of the other stuff that was going on. I remember the times.
Yeah.
I remember it. We're going to take a break and be back and wrap things up on a Tuesday here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Don McKenzie.
Yeah.
I remember it. We're going to take a break and be back and wrap things up on a Tuesday here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. How does real estate agent Rita Jensen succeed when time is of the essence?
In today's market, it is so important to communicate and close on time. Typically have 30 days to close, get a home inspection, appraisal, title work, that kind of thing is a mortgage process. And a realtor relationship is so important. With a realtor like Rita Jensen with Remax Connection, she helps us to close on time.
RitaJensen.net.
Looking to make technology work for your business instead of the other way around? Visit brentech.ms today. From reliable network infrastructure and wireless internet to cloud or on-premise backups, Brentech has solutions that keep your business connected, secure, and running smoothly. Don't let tech headaches slow you down. Discover how Brentech can simplify and elevate your business at brentech.ms. That's brentech.ms. Brentech, technology made easy.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us at our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Homeowners and business owners, are your gutters and roof storm ready? The folks at Elite Roofing and Gutters are your local experts in storm protection. The team is dedicated to fortifying your residential or commercial location against the elements. Now is the time for an inspection and for proactive solutions that ensure your roof and gutters can withstand any storm. Elite Roofing and Gutters. Online at eliteroofer.com. eliteroofer.com.
Hi, everyone. This is Matt Wazlowski, owner and general manager of 1039 WYAB. How much money does the state of Mississippi spend on advertising? A little over $10 million each and every year. Apparently, some people think that it's vitally important for the state of Mississippi to promote the Memorial Stadium, the Department of Marine Resources, soybean and rice products, MDOT, the State Fair, and the worst category of all, miscellaneous advertising expenditures for who knows what. And who pays for it all? In most cases, you, the taxpayer. I find that absolutely abhorrent. That's why 1039 WYAB refuses to accept advertising dollars from state government agencies. If you ever do hear a state agency advertising on WYAB, we're not getting paid for it. We stay on the air due to the support of the many businesses that you hear advertising every day on 1039 WYAB. So I only ask that you please tell our advertisers that you appreciate their support of 1039 WYAB. And keep listening.
North
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
That commercial there by our fearless leader reminds me of how much money in our taxes we waste promoting everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and right now it's political time where everybody that's going to run for governor or whatever in the future, they're all taking that money and they're saying we need to talk about elections.
Right.
And then they say, but they say their name 1,000 times in the commercial.
Yeah.
It's Michael Watson, Michael Watson, Michael Watson.
Let's say who's worse than that.
I mean,
that would be
Andy
Gibson.
Andy Gibson.
He runs it close too.
Yeah. But you got to be scared. He might start singing. I wonder if Clay can get Andy Gibson to get him a singing video, a singing promotion commercial like he's got everything else. Okay, this is breaking news. Man married to former First Lady Jill Biden in 1970s pled not guilty to charges he killed his current wife. You know, to be in a situation where there's a lot of wife killing going on, didn't you?
How can one woman be tied up with two men that have
I mean
allegedly killed their wives?
I mean, Joe had a wife that met a tragic end, right?
Mm-hmm. And his daughter.
Yep. And now the people that worked in the administration with the Clintons, the what's her name, Meredith, the person that's missing, that all the news is
Savannah
Guthrie's
mother.
mama.
Yeah,
she's
missing.
She's missing. She works for the Clintons.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Hillary tie.
She worked in the White House.
That answers it all.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Hillary's done it again.
I mean, you know, there, and you know, Hillary was on TV yesterday. We're gonna talk. We're going on Capitol Hill to talk. Everybody needs to come talk.
Yeah.
She wants, and every time you pop your head up, you know that she's gonna cut it off. I mean.
I was not aware.
You were not aware of that? Wow.
Oh, man, that just answers it all. Right? That puts a whole new perspective on things.
Oh, here's another breaking story in Jackson. Police search for driver in Jackson hit and run that killed man in wheelchair. Jeez, people. We got to do better. Okay. They got a lead to the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. Investigators now working with Walmart after identifying suspect. And where's Walmart located? Arkansas. And who's from Arkansas?
The Clintons.
The Clintons. The plot thickens. I hate to connect.
You know, they keep talking about one person, but they keep talking about the guy when he took off or whatever, the backpack. Yeah. Well, it looks like two different people because there's two different patterns on those coats that they had on. One looked camouflage and one looked just plain.
You never come back in the same stuff you're going to rob somebody in or whatever you're going to do when you're going to kidnap somebody. It should at least, I mean, haven't you ever kidnapped anybody?
No, I've thought about it a time or two, but I thought better of it.
You know, you got, and see, now they're teaching you that you need the blue gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need the black gloves, and you need just the thin little cheap salad gloves.
Yeah,
you can do all
all that.
Any way to go.
Yeah,
you know? Confusing.
Just don't use the yellow ones.
Yeah,
they're made for washing dishes.
Made for washing dishes, and somebody's going to expect you to.
Yeah,
but you know, we live in a world that is corrupt, and as the legislators are sitting down there right now going, "Oh, he's off of us for a little while." I'm right here. I'm looking at you going, would you get your butt in there and get that ballot initiative back on the floor? You know you need to do it. You know you need to do it. Yes, you killed the bill, but no, you need to do it. You need to give the people back their voice. I know you're going, I wish you'd lose yours. And look, all of you people and all you people from the Capitol, all you alleged people that work down there that possibly own a business in Madison County or in Mississippi, y'all come on out and visit with the election integrity people. That's some people that you probably are afraid of, election integrity people, but also we'll have the Madison County Chamber people there, and they're there, and they're business owners, and you can mingle and give out some cards, and and work up the crowd and see if somebody likes you. And you can try to explain to everybody that this HB2 thing is a good thing, which it's not. What a day. We got a full day today.
I know.
Mm-hmm. So
it doesn't look like the sunshine's going to make it out.
I'm going to go fix that.
You are?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go out there to the reservoir and turn it up.
Oh,
I have a switch on the deck.
Yeah.
I can turn it up on the deck.
Okay.
And it'll warm the whole area. I might have to borrow the Madison County's generators, the 100 generators that the diesels for Amazon. But yeah. They're using the excuse of California coming into Mississippi to take over the ballot initiative. Therefore, we don't need it. Well, look, there was one guy that came from California and fixed McDonald's ice cream machine.
He sure did.
And he did a heck of a job. And if you can get
if
you can get ice cream at McDonald's now, then you, sir, can come in here and help us with this state of Mississippi to fix everything. I mean, it's the truth.
Oh, Highway 51 in Ridgeland.
And look, if they're coming here, we're going to get taxes. You let Amazon come here. And
they brought marijuana.
They brought marijuana. And never mind, marijuana is illegal federally. The FBI could come in here and start arresting everybody in the state for pot, even medical pot, because it's illegal.
Yep.
You got to put your ducks in a row. You got to quit thinking that just because the people want it, they got to have it. I mean, we want the initiative where we can help you. Now, of course, we voted pot legal. Then you should have made the efforts to explain to us why we could do what we could do and what we couldn't do. But instead, you didn't. And I'm not for pot at all, in my opinion. But anyway, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Say bye.
Goodbye.
We'll see y'all.